Coming up on H-Town High School Sports, we're racing on home for another big week in the baseball playoffs. We'll have the action-packed highlights. Also, it's the chase to state in the softball playoffs, and we'll have the do or die action. Plus, it's the need for speed with a special report on the state track and field champs from Atascocita. And the stars come out in basketball. We'll have the Slam Jam highlights. So dive on in. No, really, dive on in. H-Town High School Sports starts now.
The excitement, the emotion, the passion, epic highlights, inspirational stories, unrivaled coverage. Rise up, Houston. This is H-Town High School Sports. Here's your host, Todd Freed.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. On another huge week in the baseball and softball playoffs, let's begin with the area round of the baseball postseason, including a terrific matchup in Class 6A Region 3 between the Memorial Mustangs and the Ridge Point Panthers. Big crowd at Memorial. Must win for Ridge Point in Game 2 of the series. Memorial won Game 1 big. Ridge Point pitcher Jack McKernan was tough to strike out to end the second. Bottom of the third inning, Mustangs Blake Dartis hot shot, but Hayden Willie stays with it, then fires a strike and the out. Great play. Top of the fifth, Ridge Point leading 1-0. Willie now at the plate, and this is a blast way back to right center, and that is off the top of the wall. Jack Stratton scores. Willie is in with a triple. 2-0 Ridge Point. Then Will Baker rips it past first base. Willie comes in, and it's 3-0 Panthers. More Panthers now. Caden Williams at bat, and he gets into that one way back to right field. The catch is not made. Ball goes off of the wall. Will Baker comes in. It's 4-0. Top of the sixth now. More Panthers. Hayden Willie back at bat. He tags it into the gap in left center. Luke Gladchuk comes in. It's 6-0. More than enough for McKernan. He strikes out 11 in an 11-0 victory to force a third and deciding game on Saturday. That's the fans from Barbers Hill. Game 2 against Foster, 5A Region 3, a must-win for Barbers Hill. Top of the second, Foster, Oscar Trevino, a little chopper. They get the out at first, but Chase Batten scores. 1-0 Falcons. Bottom three, Eagles, bases loaded, 1 out. Jacob Zaffron, the big strikeout. But the next batter, Miller Malone, he tags it into the gap in left center. Brady Thompson scores. So does Joe Ponder. Here comes Austin Marlin, and here comes a throw, and he's safe. 3-1 Barbers Hill. Top five, Falcons, Aiden Poirier. Hot shot, hits the umpire. Runner has to go back to second. They don't score. Bottom five now, Eagles at bat. Austin Marlin grounds to short. Aiden Poirier fires home, and Brady Thompson out at the plate. Nice play. But bottom of the sixth, London Schick, base hit to left. Miller Malone rounds third. Here he comes. He scores. It's 4-1 Eagles. Then for Barbers Hill, Brady Thompson, base hit to left field. Left fielder Paxton Dagley throws a strike home, and catcher Oscar Trevino makes the tag and the out on Roca Garcia. Last chance for Foster. Top seven, 2 outs. Landry Heath slices it to left, but Carson Hughes, great diving catch. Eagles win it 5-1, but Foster won the third and deciding game 2-1 later in the evening, and it's Foster that advances in the regional quarterfinals. Among the private schools, a berth to state was on the line in TAPS Division I between the St. Thomas Eagles and Tomball Concordia Lutheran. A fierce matchup between district rivals. So fierce, this, our Fred Haas Auto Group Game of the Week. Out to the beautiful Father Wilson Field at St. Thomas for Game 2, a must-win for the Eagles. Concordia Lutheran won Game 1. Top one for Concordia Lutheran. Hugh Wilhelm slices it to left field. That will score Cole Lankless. Nolan Traeger rounds third. He's tagged out, but 1-0 Crusaders. Bottom one, Jaden Dishatel. Hot shot. Luke Douglas, great diving stop. Flips to Egan Collins, and they get the out. Meantime, Collins outstanding on the mound, the strikeout to end the threat. Top of the second, Crusaders runner on third. Wild pitch from Dante Lewis. Connor Jones is safe at home, 2-0. Then, with reliever Billy Thoreau already on the mound, a wild pitch. Thoreau covers home, the swiping tag, and he gets Landon Martinez for the big out at home. Thoreau settles in. He had a great outing in relief. The strikeout to end the third. Bottom of the fourth, Eagles, Caleb Kimball. Hot shot, but Landon Martinez, great diving stop, and he gets the out at first. Wow. Bottom six now, Eagles, Dante Lewis, chopper, it gets through. Luke Edgecombe slides into third, and then slides in home. Safe. It's 2-1. Eagles fans loving it. Then, with a runner on third, that's going to be a balk, and that will allow Jaden Dishatel to come in and score, and that ties the game at 2. But top of the seventh for Concordia Lutheran, runner at third. Ronan McGraw flies to left. Seth Hudson on third. He tags, and he scores, and that makes it 3-2. Bottom seven now. Last chance for the Eagles. 2 outs. Pop-up is straight up. Catcher Nolan Traeger stays with it, and he makes the out to end the game. Quite a celebration from Concordia Lutheran. 3-2 the final. They sweep the series and advance to the state Final Four. What a game. Your Fred Haas Auto Group Game of the Week. Elsewhere in TAPS Division I, the St. Pius X Panthers were 1 win away from a berth to the state Final Four. To get that win, the Panthers played host to Fort Worth Nolan Catholic. There's St. Pius X standout pitcher and shortstop Kason Evans set to go. So was Panthers pitcher Alex Yearwood. The strikeout in the first inning, some heat. He was virtually unhittable. Top of the third on defense, catcher Easton Dean fires a strike. They get the runner at second. Bottom of the third for St. Pius X. Kason Evans at bat, hot shot. The play is not made. Michael Peavy comes in and scores 1-0. Same at bat, Jorge Arcia lines it over the shortstop. Evans scores, so does Drew Davis, and it's 3-0. Panthers on top. Top of the fourth, Yearwood still in command. Another strikeout. Nolan did get an unearned run. It was 3-1. Didn't matter. Bottom four, Kason Evans. Base hit to left. Michael Peavy trots on home, and it's 4-1. Bottom five, St. Pius explodes for 7 runs. Devin Mayehi, a blast to dead center. Way back to the wall. Arcia scores, and that made it 6-1. Yearwood, meantime, struck out 9 in 5 innings of work. 11-1 the final. Game ends on the 10-run roll, and St. Pius X is heading back to the state Final Four. In softball, the state's #1 ranked Katy Tigers entered the 3rd round of the playoffs, having outscored its opponents by an incredible 49-0 margin over the course of 4 games. Wow. In a dominating season, the 36-1 Tigers face district rival Cinco Ranch in a 1-game winner-take-all regional quarterfinal. There's Cinco Ranch set to face the powerful Katy Tigers. And speaking of power, Katy pitcher Cameron Harrison in control early and often. The strikeout. Then, with a runner on second, the strikeout to end the threat. Bottom of the third, still scoreless. Montgomery Henderson lines it to right field. It drops. Ashton Reichart will score, and it's 1-0 Tigers. Same at bat. Maddie Smith chops it. It gets through. Henderson rounds third, and she comes in 2-0 Katy. Top four. Here's Harrison back on the mound. Another strikeout. She had 11 strikeouts in 5 innings of work. Bottom of the fourth. Ashton Reichart, base hit to center. Lauren Sokin will come in, and it's 3-0 Katy on top. Still bottom of the fourth. Hallie Gore, base hit to right. Avery Porter will come in, and Katy goes up 4-0. Same at bat. Here's the pitcher, Cameron Harrison, at bat. She drives it way back to center. Nice catch, but Reichart will tag, and it's 5-0 Tigers. Then, more Katy. Ella Kate Smith. She lines it to left center field. That brings in Gore, and it's 6-0 Tigers. More than enough for Harrison. Another strikeout. Tigers win 8-0. And Katy moves on to the Class 6A Region 3 semifinals. Up ahead, more from the softball playoffs, including Brazos Wood against Pearland. Also, it's a one-game winner-take-all between Oak Ridge and Klein Collins. And a run to glory for these Atascocita Eagles. We'll have a special report. After winning the 6A state softball championship just last season, the Pearland Oilers were looking to move one step closer to getting back to state. But easier said than done against the perennial powerhouse Brazos Wood Buccaneers. Big crowd on hand for game one of the best of three, and it was all Brazos Wood. Top one, already 3-0. Ball four, Sienna Nava scores for the Buccaneers. It's 4-0. Same at bat now. Liliana Salazar, half swing base hit to left. Audrey Sierra comes in, and it's 6-0 Brazos Wood. Top second, Sienna Nava, a blast to dead center, back to the fence, and she's in with a double. That sets up Brianna Allen, base hit to left. Run scores, 7-0 Buccaneers in control. Top of the third now, Allie Rios bounces it up the middle. Mia Estrella will come in, and it's 8-0 Brazos Wood. Bucks pitcher Peyton Tanner in control. She gets the strikeout. Top of the fifth, more Brazos Wood. Pitcher Peyton Tanner at bat. Base hit to right. Mia Estrella will come in. 13-2 the final in game one. Bucks then win game two, 11-1. They sweep Pearland and will face top-ranked Katy in the regional semifinals. Oak Ridge War Eagles facing Klein Collins 6A Region 2, a one-game winner-take-all. Top of the first, Oak Ridge, Ariel Redmond, base hit to center. It gets by the center fielder. Here comes Elena Teal all the way from first. She's still going, and she'll dive in there. 1-0 Oak Ridge. Then Ava Bennett at bat. Base hit to center. Redmond will round third and come in, and it's 2-0 Oak Ridge. Top of the second now, Ariana Garcia, a blast way back there to the corner and left field, and Garcia is in with a triple. That sets up Cameron Mendoza, a hot shot past third. Garcia scores, 3-0 Oak Ridge. Bottom of the second now. Collins has the bases loaded. J.C. Griffin grounds back to the mound. Savannah Conway fires home. Back to first. Double play to end the threat. Top four. Oak Ridge, bases loaded. Ava Bennett, perfect bunt. Adrian Thompson scores. And Bennett safe at first. Top six. More Oak Ridge. Ella Boyer chops it up the middle. That brings in Siley Pinnell, and it's 6-1 at that point. Same at bat. Here's Redmond. She tags it down the line in right field. Boyer will cross the plate. It's 8-1. Then it's Cameron Mendoza with another base hit. That brings in Cynthia Alvarez, and Oak Ridge wins big, 15-1. They advance to the 6A Region 2 semifinals. Last week in Austin, the Atascocita Eagles shattered the record books in bringing home its first ever 6A state track and field championship. More now on a magnificent run to glory all season long for the Atascocita Eagles track and field team. It was quickly into the season that Atascocita rose to the national forefront in track and field, breaking a national record and winning the 400-meter relay at Rice University in a scorching 38.92 seconds. 6 weeks later, the Eagles blazed their way to victory in winning the 6A Region 3 meet. Then, capping off an incredible season by capturing the 6A State Track and Field Championship, the first state title in boys sports for Atascocita.
So it's a very special moment. First state title in the school history. When we went there, we was focused. We was toned in on one thing what we had to do. And Coach just kept saying execution. If we executed, then we knew we was going to win the state championship.
It was really surreal. You know, I knew our team had it. I knew we could pull it off. We had some really tough competitors, Duncanville. But, you know, if we just focused on our lane and ran our race, we knew we could pull off with the victory. And that's what we did.
What the Eagles did was nothing short of remarkable, jump-starting the state meet by winning the 4x100-meter relay in a UIL state record time of 39.14 seconds.
I ended up running and breaking the state record, so once again, it was the blessing. You know, we executed perfectly, and we did exactly what we intended to go out there and go do.
We never made any mistakes. They was able to execute each meet. You know, we didn't have those mistakes, bobble batons or anything like that. So
on the anchor leg for the Eagles was senior sensation Jelani Watkins, who would then also finish first in the 100 meters in 10.19 seconds and win the 200-meter dash, giving Watkins 8 state gold medals in his illustrious track and field career.
Made me feel good. Made me feel good because I came a long way. It was a lot of ups and downs, but God always got me through it, and my family as well, so I appreciate those a lot.
The state championship itself came down to the final race of the meet, with the Eagles needing a second-place finish to sew up the title. With an amazing final kick from Landon Fontenot, the Eagles did even better than that, winning the race in one of the fastest times in UIL history, and with that, securing the state championship.
To the finish line and a 6A title to his name.
We went into it expecting to win because we knew we had the guys to do it, and it all came together great. Ran a school record, ran a top 5 time all-time Texas history.
It's a blessing. Like you said, first one was crazy. Everybody's excited, proud of us, and we put a lot of hard work in to get to this point, so we're just celebrating and really proud of ourselves.
Immense pride for the state champion and national record holders, Atascocita Eagles. Let's switch gears to basketball right now. That's right, basketball, where it was an all-star extravaganza as many of the area's top players returned to the court this week for the Houston Area Basketball Coaches Association All-Star Games. Booker T. Washington's Chris McDermott, Houston Player of the Year, playing for Team Chris Harefield. Braylon Young for Team Ronnie Courtney. Early on, off the steal, Hightower's Milton Rice with the big slam. Oh my. Then Justin Mack of Travis to Stoney Hadnot to Rice, and he gets another dunk. For Team Harefield, Kenyon Valdez of Baytown Sterling gets fouled and makes the three-pointer. Nice. Here's Houston Player of the Year, Chris McDermott. Easy slam. On the break now, Cy-Fair's Arlen Conjuhi. Alley-oop, Hadnot. That's nice. At half, Hall of Fame honorees included Steve Buckaloo, 830 wins over 38 years. So many great years at Pearland. Incredible. Then Jimmy Duffer, former coach at Milby, coached them to the state title in 2004, 39-0, incredible team. Great to see both of those amazing coaches. Back to the game in the second half, Clear Creek's Nathan Luking will take it, and the big-time slam. Luking that. Then here's McDermott again, and Chris will take it, and that's an easy dunk. Then it's David Emilifi. He'll have the easy put away. For Dickinson, Quazim Boyd, they call him QB. How about that dribble? And then he drills a three-pointer. Here's Kenyon Valdez. Watch as he gets leveled. This is an all-star game. No contact, please. Wow. And he still gets the bucket. Then it's Justin Mack on the attack. He stops. Fakes Valdez. His shot, no good. But Milton Rice with the slam. Lots of great all-star basketball action. Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. I've got rhythm. Who could ask for anything more? Okay, a lot more right now, as in our Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week. Concordia Lutheran first baseman Luke Douglas off the hot shot. Great diving stop. Flips to Egan Collins for the out against St. Thomas. Same game off the hot shot of Caleb Kimball. Landon Martinez, great diving stop. Gets the out, and the Crusaders win. Katy Tigers pitcher Cameron Harrison, another dominant outing. She strikes out 11 in 5 innings. Tigers advance as they roll through the postseason. Oak Ridge pitcher Savannah Conway, bases loaded, turns the 1, 2, 3 double play, and the War Eagles win. Ridge Point shortstop Hayden Willie off the hot shot by Blake Darris of Memorial. Great stop, then fires a strike, and he gets the out. Barbers Hill left fielder Carson Hughes against Foster. Final out of the game. Hughes races in, and he makes a nice diving grab. But Foster won the series. Your Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week. All right, that's what I call good rhythm. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, stay H-Town proud.